Alright, so welcome back, guys. So for the next step, what we need to be learning is how to increase, how to decrease, and how to slip stitch. These are helpful things for you to know whenever you want to learn how to make an amigurumi. So this is the last little piece that we were working with. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things on this little piece of crochet work, single crochets that we did earlier. I'm just going to go ahead and finish through this row. I only have a few more to go, and I'm just doing single crochet throughout so I can show you guys the differences in increases and decreases. Here we go, and here's my last one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and chain one, turn my work around just like we did last time, and notice how everything is still going straight, which is what we wanted it to do. So now we're gonna get a little bit more experimental. We are going to be learning to increase. So for this first part, I want to increase on my first stitch. So I'm gonna come in on my very first V, and I'm gonna single crochet once, what we've done in the past. So I have one single crochet in here. I'm gonna go right back into the same V stitch right here, the same one that I just crocheted into, and I'm gonna do another single crochet. There we go. I just increased by 2. And you can tell that I've increased. Let's see if it will still focus. There we go. And I have 2 single crochets in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. I'm gonna do on the next stitch after that 2 single crochets. So I'm gonna increase. So I'm gonna go in, do a single crochet, and another. And I've increased by another 2 again. So I can do this. I'm going to do a pattern of 1. Oops, sorry. I'm going to do a pattern of 1 and then increase all throughout. So I'm going to do 1 single crochet right here and an increase right here. So there's 1 in the same stitch and 2. So I did those kind of fast. I'm going to slow it down for you guys. So I'm going to do a single crochet right here, go under my V, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through both. There's my single. I'm going to go into the next stitch. So in, oops, I slipped out. Sometimes it's going to happen. So all you have to do is not panic for the first thing, and go ahead and put your hook right back through your loop. We're going to go back in here, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over again, pull through both loops, and we're going to increase in this one. So I'm going to go back in through the same stitch that I went through and do another single crochet. I'm going to come in, do a single on the next one, oops, pull through, increase on the next one. So it's a single crochet right here and a single crochet right here, and then 1 single one towards the end. If you notice, now we have this little bit of an arch going on. Our piece has gotten bigger because we have increased throughout. So now I'm going to show you guys how to decrease. So I'm going to go ahead and chain 1, and then we go ahead and get some slack. Sorry guys, getting used to the microphones and everything. So right here I'm going to go ahead and come into my very first stitch, and I'm going to single crochet, and now I'm going to start my first decrease. And this one might be a little bit weirder. It was weird for me when I first tried it. But what we're going to be doing is going in through the front loop. You have your V right here. You guys can see that. I'm going to come in through the front loop of my V, put my hook through, and then I'm going to, still in the same area, I'm going to go through the front loop of my next V and yarn over, pull through both, and yarn over again, pull through both, and make a single. And I have just decreased by 1. So I'm going to do a regular single crochet on the next stitch, and I'm going to decrease again. So I'm going to go through the first loop of my V, and then the first of my second V, and I'm going to yarn over again, pull through both, yarn over again, pull through both, and close. So that is starting to basically decrease my work back to the way I had it. We'll have like a little bit of a bulge left here, which is where we had our last increase. So let me go ahead and continue that and see how it looks. Single crochet, and we're going to decrease right here. Single crochet, decrease right here, single crochet, and decrease right here. Oops. There we go. And that is the end. So we're kind of back to main square. Now you really can't tell, but there is the increased row right before we did this row right here where we decreased. It feels like a little bulgier for me. It's not too visible over the camera, but we've done increase and decrease. And there you go.